Welcome back to the channel. Alright, bit overdue for an update. Alright, still trying to get this second module here of Pepper Road Depot and TMD finished for an upcoming exhibition here in New Zealand in November, mid-November, called RailX Wellington. I exhibited a previous layout, Paddy's Lane, last year. When I moved to another flat, I built this and this one. Hopefully the clubs that run the exhibition will be blown away by it, because I think it's a far better layout and a lot more operational interest and much better scenery. Anyway, so since the last video I have added this gravel area or ballast area. So this is I don't know what you actually call them. You see them in aggregate centres and what have you as well, but this first part, the Americans would call this front siding, probably a team track, because I'm going to try and squeeze two industries in here. But here is basically would be current day would be Network Rail's work siding. Probably back in the rail freight days, with this layout is sort of set. It's probably the engineer's yard. So yeah, so I've got a tip truck which brings ballast and fills up the storage area there. We've got the front end loader which then can load the ballast wagons. That's actually incidentally a Dapol wagon. Beautiful detail. The sides actually do fold down, but I don't generally open them and close them. It's got a removable load, so I can actually portray that as empty as well. And I've just scattered a bit of ballast and glued it down with a little bit of earth and what have you. Added those trees which I had on module 1 over there before I redid the back scene. Actually, I don't think I've done a video showing the new back scene on module 1, so we'll just quickly come back to this. I've actually hand painted that myself, with the exception of the tank, but very low relief tank and pump house, and I copied another picture. So what I've actually done is printed those off Google Pictures, sort of enlarged them to a size which I thought would sort of be in scale, cut them out, and then I just trying to remember, I actually started painting it before I added that, and then I glued that on, and then I blended in the trees around it, and I think it's coming bloody well, bloody good. So added static grass and a little dirt path to that door. So this little area here is where I can drop my 45 ton yeah, this is a Dapol. I was going to say it's Hellion, but yeah, this is a Dapol 45 ton tank wagon. Beautiful model too, great detail underneath, and as you can see, just sort of fits in my hand. So I like the size of O, and I live in a small bed set, so putting it out there to anyone that wants to have a go at O, doesn't think they have the space, you can fit a layout into a surprisingly small area. This is very narrow, but yeah, I was a double O modeler. The O gauge bug hit me. It's a bit more expensive, but it's worth it. And it's easier to do the scenery with everything being sort of twice the size of Double O. Anyway, I think that's come out really well, so give me some feedback on that if you can. Alright, we'll just move back down. Here's a couple of new billboards. Once again, just printed off things off the internet and actually enlarged and made a billboard and stuck it on. I think they're really cool. There's another one at the front here. I'm a bit of a petrol head as well. My other interest is motor racing, so that's my little thing on the layout. So that interests in my life. Alright, so down here I'm completely redoing the station area, Pepper Road Station, and using putting an elevated road bridge above it. A lot to be done yet, so that's actually going to go all the way into the corner, so there'll be the road coming along, and down in there there'll be a small station building, and then we've just got to use our imagination that there's obviously stairs or a lift in there to take people down to the platform. So, and I have added some small staging. I may double its length for the exhibition. In my little bed sit, I'm running out a wall down one side of the living area, but that's long. I can still do some smaller loco and a couple of wagons, or if you start the loco just under the bridge in the station area, you can actually fit 3, and this will be where trains are run onto the layout and off the layout. We'll just swing back down here, sorry to make you dizzy. I've actually changed out, I had this set up on some legs and sitting on a chest of drawers, but actually, sorry, excuse the mess, I've been doing a bit of modelling lately, so not everything's tidily put away, but sitting on 2 foldable tables, which I will use at the exhibition, and I've just got to add a fiddlestick area here, which I may have to pull it out from the wall. There's a chest of drawers right there at the moment, but yeah, this is obviously the head shunt. I've still got the head shunt module that you guys would have seen before, so that way the train can run past the point or the switch there and then reverse into those 2 and shunt those sidings. Alright, so yeah, and I've got some more fencing to go along the platform. Quite happy how that's come out, and that whole bridge and elevated station sort of hides the exit there, so I think it looks pretty cool. The trains come through on the back line under the bridge. Alright, I'm not going to waffle on any longer. Before this is released, I'll probably do another video just showing some of my rolling stock running. Thanks for watching, and I'll update you again when I've done more on the station. Bye for now. Take care. Be safe.